On behalf of the Nautical Star Theater Company, I would like to thank you all for coming to our show this evening. We now take you back to the 1920s to follow the life of the Queen of Burlesque, Miss Gypsy Rose Lee. This is the story of Rose, her mother, and the risks and sacrifices she made in order to make her daughter Louise a star. But who did Rose really do it for? June, Louise, herself? Sit back and watch as the story unfolds. We now present...
Uncle Jocko's Kitty Show, live from Seattle. All right, kids, you have 5 minutes to warm up, and I want to see all your acts. Let's go! Everybody shut up! All mothers out. Georgie, I don't want them in the wings. I don't want them in the theater. I want them out.
It's a pleasure. Okay, mothers, let's go. Move it.
All right, kids, get in a straight line along here and come forward one at a time. The doors open at 7, and Uncle Jocko doesn't have enough time to rehearse all your darling acts. You wait here, girly girl. Oh, Gus, hit this doll with a surprise pink when she does a little turn. Uncle Jocko promised the little girl would be a winner, and she will. Chip off her sister's block. And you want to see them balloons? They are a sight to see, Georgie. Oh, my God. Okay. Let's see who we have. Okay. Take each row from the top and cut to the last eighth. Every Friday night. Ya-ta-ta. Ya-ta-ta. My job sucks. Uncle Jocko's didn't Ken. There were so many talented kids right here in Seattle and the rest of the crap. And first up, Macy, the winner of the 25th annual Putnam County Spelling Bee. Ding. That is incorrect, Macy. And next up, we have Olive and her outstanding ocarina. See, Georgie, that's what's gonna kill vaudeville. All right, Olive, to the end. I can't take this. To the end, kiddo! Get out! Leave. And who does Uncle Jocko have? Who the hell does he? Baby, June and company. Half of the song, half the dance, and get out of my auditorium. In here?
By the time we're through entertaining you, you'll have a barrel of fun.
Hold it, hold it, hold it. Please hold it. Thank you. Save your strength, June. Louise, dear.
Madam, do you realize you are absolute?
I do, Uncle Jocko. But I want to save your valuable time for you.
In that case.
When I first saw your sensitive face at the Oddfellows Hall, my first husband was an Oddfellow.
I am not an Oddfellow.
I meant Knight of Pythias. My second husband was
I am not a Knight of Pythias.
Then where did you catch our act?
At the Elks.
My father is an elk. I was tooted there someplace. Oh, won't you hold Chelsea for me? That's short for chow mein. Mommy just loves chow mein, don't you, little Georgie Willie, Georgie Willie? Stop sucking your thumb, Louise. Professor. Now I just marvel I can make a performer into an artist. So, could you do my girls a favor by giving them a good loud la-di-da-di-da-da?
What is going on here?
God helps them who helps themselves. Mr. Zipser, when the girls do the specialty, could you please ad-lick it for them? Show them, girls.
Is this really happening?
Oh, Gus, could you slap baby Joan with something pink? She's the star. Smile, baby dear.
I've seen all kinds of mothers.
Don't hang on the baby's dress. You'll rumple it up. Now, do you know of a good agent that could book a professional act like ours?
A professional act? Hey, Georgie, get a load of this.
Don't you laugh. Don't you dare laugh. That child is going to be a star.
That's what they all say. All right.
But we're not finished.
They're finished as far as I'm concerned.
That's because you're all playing favorites.
What?
How dare you let that fat, rotten, untalented balloon block out my babies? I won't leave the stage till she does.
That child!
How do you know loyalty to the Elks?
I am not an elk.
Well, the editor of the Gazette is. I happen to know because at the last meeting, he showed my father a letter he got, complaining some contest was fixed. I guess desperate people do desperate things. La-di-da-di-da-da.
May we entertain you? May we make you smile?
Thank you, Uncle Jocko. Thank you, Mr. Zipser. Thank you, Gus. Smile, girls.
Hey, what are you doing?
Rotten little Uncle Jocko. $10 for a talent like yours? Well, I guess we're through with kiddie shows and your grandpa's lodge hall. Thank you, dear. It's time we moved on anyway. I'm gonna get us an agent to book our act on the Orpheum Circuit.
That's dog food, Mama.
That's what she thinks. I'm hungry.
Then why didn't you eat some of our chow mein after the show?
Because you two did all the work. Besides, we gotta save every cent. I had a dream. Oh, baby, you'll love it. It's a new act, and I'm gonna call it Baby June and Her Newsboys.
How are you going to get the boys, Mama?
Louise can be a boy, and I'll find 3 others.
How are you going to pay for the boys?
Experience will be their pay. I got just enough saved up for scenery and costume. If I could just squeeze a few more bucks out of Grandpa, we'll be off to Los Angeles and the Orpheum Circuit.
Good night, Mama. Good night, Grandpa.
You ought to be ashamed of yourself fooling your kids with those dreams.
They're real dreams, and I'm gonna make them real for my kids.
What are you, Rose, a crazy woman? God put you down right here because he meant for you to stay right here.
God's like me, Pop. We both need outside assistance.
You squeeze the last penny out of me that you're ever gonna get, Rose.
It's not for me. It's for my girls. It's too late for me.
It ain't too late for you to find a husband to support you.
After 3 husbands, I'm through with marriage. I want to enjoy myself. I want my girls to enjoy themselves and travel like Mama does.
And you'll leave them just like your mother left you.
Never! Louise, dear, why aren't you ready for bed?
June said you said she could sleep with you tonight.
Well, you know how high-strung the baby is after a performance.
I performed.
It ain't the same. Now, say goodnight and go to bed.
Good night, Grandpa.
Good night, Plug. You're a good girl.
You are a good girl. And I was proud of you tonight.
Mama, how come I have 3 fathers?
Because you're lucky. You were born with a gift, with powers to read palms and tell fortunes, and great things are gonna happen to you.
Why do you fill it with such bunk?
It ain't bunk.
Nothing wonderful is gonna happen to her, to June, or to you.
Maybe not to me. But they're gonna have a marvelous time. And I'll be damned they sit around like I did. Or like you do. Only to have a calendar to tell you one day from the next. Or that plaque from your rotten railroad company saying, "Congratulations! For 50 years you've done the same dull thing every dull day."
That plaque is a great tribute. It's solid gold.
How much could you get for it?
Rose,
What good is it doing sitting up there?
it belongs there like you belong home.
Anybody that stays home is dead. If I die, it won't be from sitting. It'll be from fighting to get up and get out. Some people can get a thrill knitting sweaters and sitting still. That's okay for some people of 105. Some people can thrive and bloom, living life in a living room. That's peachy for some people who don't know they're alive. But I at least gotta try. When I think of all the sights that I gotta see, it, all the places I gotta play, all the things that I gotta be. Yeah, come on, Papa, what do you say? Some people can be content playing bingo and paying rent. That's perfect for some people, for some humdrum people to be. But some people ain't me. I had a dream, a wonderful dream, Papa. All about June and the opium circuit. Give me a chance, I know I can work it. I had a dream, just as real as it can be, Papa. There I was in Mr. Orpheum's office, and he was saying to me, Rose, get yourself some new orchestrations, new routines, and red velvet curtains. Get off that hat for the babies, photographs in front of the theater. Get an agent in a jig time. You'll be being booked in the big time. Oh, what a dream. A wonderful dream, Papa. And all that I need is $88, Papa. That's what he said, Papa. Only $88.
You ain't getting 88 cents from me, Rose.
Well, I'll get it someplace else. But I'll get it. And I'll get my kids out. Goodbye to blueberry pie. Good riddance to all the socials I had to go to, all the lodges I had to play, all the Shriners I said hello to. Hey, LA, I'm coming your way. Some people sit on their butts. Got the dream, yeah, but not the guts. That's living for some people, for some humdrum people, I suppose. Well, they can't stay and rot. But not Rose. Some people sit on their butts. Got the dream, yeah, but not the guts. That's living for some people, I suppose. Well, they can stay and rot. But not
No, Madam Rose, no.
Now, Mr. Weber, I didn't come all the way from LA to Los Angeles to take no for an answer.
You'll take it from me.
That's because you don't know how to run your business. Your theater is slipping. You need youth, fresh young talent.
Madam Rose, I told you this morning, I told you this afternoon, and I'm telling you now. If there's anything I hate worse than kids, it's kids on stage.
Children, go play in the alley. Now, Mr. Weber, that was a rotten remark. If you were a gentleman, you'd apologize and book my act.
I am not a gentleman.
Oh, yes, you are. Deep down you are. But if you just listen to me just one...
Herbie, I've been looking for you to get your opinion of the show.
I doubled your Cracker Jack order, Ed.
That bad?
Except for a couple of acts. I left a memo on your desk.
Mr. Rubber, you left me right in the middle of my sentence.
Madam Rose, you're always in the middle of a sentence.
But if your show is just as bad as this intelligent man says, you could certainly try booking my act for a few nights. Couldn't he?
He could. You sure could, Ed.
What?
Your theater gets a family audience. They love kids.
And my kids are great.
They sure are.
How do you know?
I've seen them before.
Where?
In Seattle. They'd sure give your show a lift, Ed.
Well...
Listen.
Stop pushing. Let me think it over.
Gee, I find it hard to say thanks.
You just did.
Well, why'd he listen to you?
Well, everybody listens to anybody in show business. Besides, I used to book acts into this theater.
Are you an agent?
I used to be. I'm in the candy business now. I sell to vaudeville houses all over the West.
How could you ever leave show business?
When the acts I handled had too little talent, I got sick to my stomach. Ulcers.
You're too sympathetic.
Also, I kept going bust. You see, I was giving them my commission and telling them they got a raise.
Well, as the good Lord says, charity begins at home.
Well, I don't have a home.
You're not married.
I have 5 sisters, and the ugly one didn't get married till a year ago.
Well, why'd you help me just now?
I love kids.
Oh.
Also, I've seen you before.
Where?
Outside Weber's office. You look like a pioneer woman without a frontier.
Well, I don't suppose you consider being an agent again.
Would you consider marrying again?
How do you know I'm not married now?
I asked your kids about you.
Oh. Well, after 3 husbands, it takes an awful lot of butter to get this back in the frying pan.
And after 20 years in show business, you breathe a little easier in the real world.
Funny.
What?
Us. I like you, but I don't want marriage. You like me, but you don't want show business.
That seems to leave me here and you there.
That depends on how you look at it. You look at what we don't have. I look what we do have. Funny, you're a stranger who's come here, come from another town. Funny, I'm a stranger myself here, small world, isn't it? Funny, you're a man who likes traveling rather than settling down. Funny, 'cause I love to go traveling, small world, isn't it? We have so much in common, it's a phenomenon. We could pull our resources by joining forces from now on. Lucky, you're a man who likes children, that's an important sign. Lucky, I'm a woman with children, small world, isn't it? Funny, isn't it? Small and funny and fine.
Well, I'm not going to pay you much money.
Oh, well, you'll have to talk about money to Herbie.
Are you handling her act?
No, I can't. But I can't. All right, I guess I am.
I'll be in the office.
We have so much in common, it's a phenomenon. We could pull our resources by joining forces from now on.
Rose, is that act of yours any good?
Good? It's great! And Jones sensational! Just wait till you see it. Funny, you're a man who likes children, that's an important sign. Funny, I'm a woman with children, small world, isn't it? Funny, isn't it?
Isn't it
Small and funny and fine.
a few kicks, some old and then some new tricks. I'm very versatile. And if you're real good, I'll make you feel good. I want your spirits to climb. So let me entertain you. Oh, and we'll have a real good time, yes sir. We'll have a real good time. Gentlemen, you're very kind. You know, everybody needs a hero. Usually, it's their mother, and sometimes it's their father. But tonight, I would like you all to join me in waving our flags and giving thanks to an uncle of mine and an uncle of yours, our Uncle Sam.
the alarm.
No, it was your mother singing. Now shut up.
I was having a loveliest dream about a special day. My dream book says you dream about a day like that because, well,
We want to sleep.
I just want to say that. Shh. I'm sorry. How could you all sleep on such a beautiful day?
It's easy if you shut up.
Do you suppose the sun is so bright because of all
You
the...
woke up, Mother.
I didn't mean to, but today is, well, you know.
Today's the only day we don't have to travel and we don't have to rehearse.
Which means we could sleep.
Is Mama mad?
She's in the bathroom making coffee. And she said as long as she's up, everyone come have breakfast.
June.
Honest, Louise.
I said I was sorry. Mama? Mama? Mama?
Happy birthday!
Surprise!
And here we go. Here we go. All right, come on, baby. Sit down and make a wish. Go on. Make a wish.
I wish, oh, Mama,
That Ronnie monkey eat a piece out of the cake. Bad, Tickle. Bad, bad. Oh,
Make a wish.
Yeah, blow out the candles.
Go on.
1, 2, 3.
Say, that'd make a really good coat.
Say, there's only 10 candles on this cake.
What do you care? You ain't gonna eat candles.
Well, she only had 10 candles last year.
And the year before that.
Come to think of it, she's had 10 candles.
Stop
for the-
right there. As long as we have this act, nobody's over the age of 12, and you know it. Except me and... Where's Herbie? I had a dream. Tulsa, go across the hall and see what's keeping Herbie. The rest of you, give Louise her presents. As I see the chow main's all warmed up.
Chow mein?
it's my birthday.
Chow mein for breakfast?
What? There's an egg roll, ain't there?
Listen, Louise, if Madame Rose paid us a salary, we could have bought you a present. But we thought it'd be more fun to clip from the 5 and dime. Here, it's a big league baseball and a catcher's mitt.
Oh, thank you, Yonkers.
Here's a real stuffed cat.
And I clipped a bowl of goldfish, but they caught me. So I drew a fish instead.
Oh, I love it, Angie. Oh, June. What a beautiful package.
It's a complete sewing set in a velvet-lined basket.
Oh, thank you.
I should have wrapped them.
You don't have to wrap books.
Well, happy birthday, Plug.
Happy birthday, Tulsa. I mean, you're welcome.
All right. 1 egg roll piece, no more.
Oh, Herbie wasn't in his room, Madame Rose.
He wasn't?
No.
Then where could he be?
Mama, can I see my present from you now?
Well, it's from Herbie and me.
It's not from Herbie. He's an agent. It's from you.
I picked it out, but Herbie paid for it. But it's a commission for a whole month.
Wow.
Old Herbie makes the same salary that we do.
Inside you and get the coffee. And here I am, busting to tell Herbie the dream I had.
Mama.
You know, it's really in your honor, coming on the very night of your birthday. Oh, baby, you'll love it. It's a new act!
That ain't a dream, that's a miracle.
In this dream, I saw June singing a song in like a barnyard. And then, a cow came on stage.
A cow?
Ooh, that's pretty sexy.
Not a real cow. Sort of a dancing cow with a great big smile. And that cow leaned right over my bed and spoke to me. What'd the cow say?
Madame Rose!
I'm not cooking in here, Mr. Crinkleline. That cow.
Open this door!
I'm dressing.
Madame
That cow-
Rose!
I'll call you tomorrow when I'm finished. That dear fat cow looked me right in the eye and said, Rose, if you want to get on the Orpheum circuit, put me in your act. So, children, you know what I'm going to do?
You're gonna pay that crummy cow and not us?
Ain't nobody getting paid, but I'm going to take that cow's advice. I'm going to call the new act Dainty, June, and her farm boys. I'm going to put the cow in the act, and Chowsy, and the monkey, and Louise's present, if you don't mind, dear.
But Mama, I don't even know what my present
Well,
is.
it's
No cooking, Madame Rose?
Mr. Crinkleline, how dare you enter a ladies' board door without knocking?
Where's your hot plate?
Where's your search warrant?
In all the years I've been running a theatrical hotel.
If you don't leave here, I'm going to scream.
You know the rules, Madame Rose. No cooking, no electrical appliances, and no pets other than small dogs or cat. Now, I won't say... What
Happy
is
birthday, honey!
this? It's a goddamn zoo!
Profanity. In front of my babies? June, get the Bible! Get the Bible!
Don't get the Bible. Get out! Pack up this dirty menagerie and get out!
You'll have to throw me out, you rotten animal hater! Call for the SPCA!
Send for the police. I rented these 2 rooms to 1 adult and 3 children. Now I see 1 adult, 5 pets, and 1, 2, 3, 4...
You counted them twice! You counted them twice!
Get off! Stand still!
Chow Mein, I'd offer you some, but there's only 1 egg room.
How many people are staying in that room?
What room?
This room, madam, this room.
This room? Well, there isn't a stall in this room.
Now, you know what I mean, Madam Rose.
Except you and me! Oh! Oh, Mr. Crinkleline! Oh, help! Help, Mr. Crinkleline! Oh! Oh, my goodness, you monster! Oh! 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 My baby! My babies! Oh, my God! I was just having a little birthday party. Oh, my...
Rose, everyone move. Is everything all right? Is everything all right?
Sure. Where have you... Herbie. Mr. Crinkleline. The hotel manager. He tried to...
Again?
Well, what was I supposed to do, Herbie? Don't you dare apologize.
Say, where's Louise?
That lot you care. The child has a birthday once a year.
Did you like her present?
Where have you been? That's what I want to know.
Rose, this is Mr. Goldstone.
I ask you, Mr. Goldstone. The child has a birthday once a year. I'm sorry the cake is so small.
Mr. Goldstone is from the Orpheum
We only
Circuit,
child raised some
Rose.
fried rice somewhere. And
The act is booked on the Orpheum Circuit, Rose.
have an egg roll. Mr. Goldstone, have a napkin, have a chopstick, have a chair, have a spare rib. Mr. Goldstone, any spare rib that I can share, I'll be glad to share. Have a dish, have a fork, have a fish, have a pork, put your feet up, feel at home. Have a smoke, have a coke, would you like to hear a joke? I'll have June recite a poem. Have a lychee, Mr. Goldstone, tell me any little thing that I can do. Ginger peachy, Mr. Goldstone, have a kumquat, have 2. Everybody give a cheer, Santa Claus sitting here. Mr. Goldstone, I love you. Have a Goldstone, Mr. Egg Roll, tell me any little thing that I can do. Have some fried rice, Mr. Soy Sauce, have a cookie, have a few. What's the matter, Mr. G? Have another pot of tea. Mr. Goldstone, I love you. There are good stones and bad stones and grindstones and gladstones and touchstones and such stones as them. There are big stones and small stones and curbstones and gallstones. But Goldstone is a gem. There are milestones. There are millstones. There's a cherry, there's a yellow, there's a blue. But we don't want any old stone. Holy Goldstone will do. Moonstone, sunstone, we all scream for one stone. Bourbon, Goldstone, we love you. Goldstone!
little hen, what game should we play and when? Little cat, oh, why do you look so blue? Did somebody paint you like that? Or is it your birthday too? Little fish, do you think I'll get my wish? Little lamb, I wonder how old I am. I wonder how old I am. Little
June, dear, would you hand me Louise's plate?
Mother.
We paid for it, didn't we? Stop. You're gonna get a whole ulcer like Herbie. Besides, what the dogs don't eat, we will.
Rose, has it ever occurred to you that there might be someone who doesn't like Chinese food?
Don't be silly. Don't you like it, Herbie?
Sure, Rose, I love it.
Oh, that's a healthy, wealthy, lazy way.
Oh, God.
Herbie's angry. He's chain smoking.
Herbie's never angry. It's bad for his stomach. All right, girls. Go to bed.
But it's so early.
You have to audition for Mr. T.T. Granzinger's palace tomorrow. You gotta look young.
Can I wear a dress?
You look old in a dress. Besides, you haven't got one.
Good night, Uncle Herbie.
Good night, June. Good night, Louise.
Good night, Herbie.
I'll cold cream their faces and be right back.
Rose, the hotel is 2 doors away. Honestly, you act as though those girls... Rose!
What? We need new silverware. Herbie, how long is it going to take for you to get used to me?
How long did it take me to get used to those coats?
What's the matter with them? They're very stylish. Herbie, as the good Lord says, an eye for an eye and tooth for tooth. And it serves him right for overcharging. They can skip the cold cream for one night. All this time and you still stand up for me.
Instead of standing up to you.
All right. So you say we're never alone. And I wanted to have dinner. Just the 2 of us. But what was I going to do with the girls? They're just babies.
Rose, no matter how you dress them, no matter how you smother them, they are big girls, almost young women.
They are not, and they never will be.
Rose, I'm embarrassed in front of them. When are you going to marry me?
You have to take the scrapbooks to Mr. T.T. Granzinger
When are
tomorrow.
you going to quit
We have to
stalling?
have proof we had headline in the Orpheum.
Rose!
All right. So it was a long time ago. But I have to think of my girls and their happiness.
Yeah, Louise is very happy being the front end of a cow.
Well, it's better than being the rear end. Besides, she loves animals.
She and June should both be in school.
And be like other girls, cook and clean and sit and die. Excuse me, honey. Could you get me a spoon to stir my tea? Herbie, I promised June I'd make her a star, and I will. I promised her I'd get her on the Pantatus circuit, and I did. I promised her I'd get her on the Orpheum circuit, and I did.
I did, and you promised that when I did, you'd marry me.
And I promised her I'd get her on Broadway, and I will.
Didn't you hear me?
Of course I did, but I chose to ignore it. Thank you, sweetheart. Herbie, it's not very polite to remind a lady when she is welched, There was no date on that promise.
Rose, stop handing me that bowl!
Your stomach! Herbie, why can't you get angry outside of your stomach instead of letting it settle in?
I'm afraid.
Of me?
Of me.
What do you mean?
If I ever let loose, it'll end with me picking up and walking.
Only around the block.
No!
Don't say that. You'll never get away from me. You can climb the tallest tree. I'll be there somehow. True, you can say, hey, here's your hat. But a little thing like that couldn't stop me now. I couldn't get away from you, even if you told me to. So go on and try, just try, and you're gonna see how you're gonna not at all get away from me.
Rose, what do you want? There's better agents.
Not for me.
Even weaker men.
Not for me.
Then what?
You. Herbie, just help me like you've been helping me. Help me get June's name up and light so bright. It'll last my whole life.
Rose, what you expect?
I'll get. And when I get it, I'll marry you. And I even promised to keep my promise. Herbie, I don't want to set anything for the audition tomorrow. Including your stomach.
Rose, I love you, but don't count your chickens.
Come dance with me.
I warn you that I'm no Boy Scout.
Relax a while. Come dance with me.
So don't think that I'm easy pickings.
The music's so nice.
Rose, 'cause I just may someday pick up and pack out.
Oh, no, you won't. No, not a chance. No argument. Shut up and dance. You'll never get away from me. You can climb the tallest tree. I'll be there somehow. True. You can say, hey, here's your hat. But a little thing like that couldn't stop me now. I couldn't get away from you, even if you told me to. So go on and try, just try, and you're gonna see how you're gonna not at all get away from me. is he?
In his office at the top of the theater.
Hi!
It is a privilege to audition for you, Mr. Gransinger.
You're gonna love us!
We're ready now.
They're ready now, sister.
Thank you.
But we have a great dramatic finish.
I'm sure.
Hit it!
Broadway, Broadway, we miss it so. We're leaving soon and taking June to star her in our show. Bright lights, white lights, rhythm and romance. The train is late, so while we wait, we're gonna do a little dance.
I really care for is right here. What care I for tinsel or glamour when I have friendship and true love? I'm staying here with Caroline! Yay!
Mr. Grantinger made a mistake with this contract.
So do I. Yes?
You happy, girls?
Yes, Mama.
No.
See, we understood for Grantinger's Palace, but this is for Grantinger's Variety.
That's right.
But the Variety's all the way down on 12th Street.
I'll give you a visa to get there.
I'd like to speak with Mr. Grantinger.
He's gone down to the stage.
Well, this the way?
Wait a minute. You can't disturb him while he's holding auditions.
Then I'll wait.
Listen, friend. Strictly between you and me, I'd sign the contract. There's only one item in that act of yours that the boss likes. Dainty little June. He thinks she could be an actress.
Well, he's right.
Can be, if.
If what?
If she goes to school for a solid year and takes up acting lessons. He's willing to pay for everything. Under one condition. You stay away.
Stay away? I'm her mother.
You said it, I didn't.
What about the act?
When we get variety.
But June is the act. How's it supposed to go on without her?
Rose, we can always...
How are Louise and I supposed to live?
Well, you might get a job here.
I do have a job, dear. My daughter's of my job, and I got two of them.
Mama, June goes, then
June's my baby, and I'm her mother.
Yes.
Don't you dare answer the phone while I'm yelling at you. Nobody knows June like I do. Nobody can do for her like I can.
But Mama, this is my chance to be an actress. Mr. T.T. Grantinger could make me a star.
You are a star, and I made you one. Who's got clippings like she does? Books full of them. She doesn't need lessons anymore, and then she needs Mr. T.T. Grantinger.
There's not one person in show business that doesn't need Mr. Grantinger.
Well, take a good look at this person.
Rose.
Oh, they're so smart in New York.
New York is the center of everything.
New York's the center of New York. There's a whole country full of people who know people, who knows what a mother means to her daughter. It takes like you that don't know. And you want to know something else? Grantinger's a hick, and he'll get no place.
Rose.
They're trying to take my baby away from me. That's what they're trying to do. Well, over my dead body they will.
But... No. Mama's just talking big, June. She won't really.
Yes, she will.
But maybe Mr. Grantinger will.
No, he won't. Well, that's show business.
Aren't you happy some like Mr. T.T. Grantinger thinks you can be a star?
You're funny.
Why?
Well, you're never jealous.
Oh, well, I don't have any talent. I don't mind really, except Mom would like it better if I did.
I guess that's what Mama likes about me. But Mama's no fool. I'm not a star.
Yes, you
I'm
are.
not! And Mr. T.T. Grantslayer could make me one if I...
Mama can make you a star too.
Mama can do one thing. She can make herself believe anything she makes up. Like with that rhinestone finale dress you sewed for me. Mama wants publicity, so she makes up a story that 3 nuns went blind sewing it. Now she even believes it. She even believes the act is good.
Is it?
It's a terrible act and I hate it. I've hated it from the beginning and I hate it even more now. I hate pretending like I'm 2 years old. I hate singing those same awful songs, wearing the same awful dances, and wearing those same awful costumes. I didn't mean it about the costumes.
No, you're too big for them now.
Do you ever feel like you didn't have a sister?
Sometimes.
It's Mama's fault.
You can't have everything on Mama.
You can't, maybe. I wish you'd just marry Herbie and let me alone.
Herbie doesn't want to marry her. All he cares about is the act.
Honest, Louise.
Well, he's an agent.
Your mother isn't feeling well, so I'm taking her back to the hotel. Don't worry, June. I'll get you a good booking.
I was just Mom and Mary Plain Man. So we'd be together. If Mama was married, we'd live in a house as private can be. Just Mama, 3 ducks, 5 canaries, a mouse, 2 monkeys, 1 father, 6 turtles, and me. If Mama was married.
If Mama was married, I'd jump in the air and give all my toe shoes to you. I'd get all these hair ribbons out of my hair, and once and for all, I'd get Mama out too. If Mama was married.
Mama, get out your white dress. You've done it before.
Without much success, Mama, Godspeed and God bless. We're not keeping score. What's 1 more or less? Oh, Mama, say yes and waltz down the aisle while you may.
Gladly support you. I'll even escort you.
And I'll gladly give you away. Oh, Mama, get married today.
Hey, Tulsa, that's a pretty fancy footwork you got there.
Oh, it's nothing. I'm just fooling around.
Well, it seems you started fooling around 3 months ago when Mr. Granziger canceled our booking. Why, Tulsa?
He's just had more time, that's all. Like that 2-week layoff in Albany.
Yeah, and the layup in Rochester.
And the layoff in Niagara Falls.
Sure, Herbie.
Okay, I was just thinking maybe you were worried about the act.
Oh, no, Herbie.
Good, because the way things might be picking up, maybe you kids can start getting paid soon. Say, the way things are now, maybe I could treat you to an ice cream soda?
No, thank you.
Chow mein?
Mom doesn't like us to eat just before a show.
Well, there's one thing your mother knows that I want you to know. I like her.
Herbie. Nothing.
Tulsa, if you or the other boys have any problems, come tell me, okay?
Sure, Herbie.
You didn't tell me anything, did you? I mean, that you're rehearsing for a dance team act.
Wait, how did you know I'm rehearsing for a dance team act?
I saw you practicing Monday after the matinee. You were using a broom for your partner. I was up in the flies.
Louise.
Oh, I'm not going to tell anybody, Tulsa. I'm very secretive, like you. That's what this means in your palm. And this means you make up dreams, like me.
Well, what do you make up dreams about?
People?
I do that too.
Yes, but yours is about a partner for your act.
Well, I mean, I hope she'd be more than a partner. Someday, I mean...
What would you have to be like, Tulsa? Wonderful singer and dancer, I guess.
Oh, no. I mean, I'm going to do most of that. I don't mean that I'm going to hog it all, but people always look at the girl in the dance team act, especially if she's pretty.
Makeup can help, and costumes.
I have the costumes all figured out. Blue satin tux for me.
With fronts on lapels?
You think?
I'll sew them on.
Thanks, Louise. Well, anyway, I pretend that I'm at home getting ready for a date. Take a comb, brush it through my hair, take a flower, sniff it, stick it in my lapel, and then I spot the audience. Once my clothes were shabby, tailors called me cabby, so I took a vow, said this bum'll be Beau Brummel. Now I'm smooth and snappy, now my tailor's happy. I'm the cat's meow, my wardrobe is a wow. Paris silk, Paris tweed, there's only one thing I need. Got my tweed pressed, got my best vest. All I need now is the girl. Got my striped tie, got my hopes high, got the time and the place, and I got a rhythm. Now all I need's the girl to go with them. If she'll just appear, we'll take this big town for a whirl. And if she'll say, my darling, I'm yours, I'll throw away my striped tie and my best pressed tweed. All I really need is the girl. Okay, so I start out easy. Okay, now I start the step. Build it. And she appears, all in white. I take her hand, kiss it, and then I lead her out onto the dance floor. This part's good for the costume. Da 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 da. Now we waltz, strings are coming. Da 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 da. Okay, and I lift her. once more. And now, the tempo changes. And the lights come up. And I build for the big finale! Okay, here we go. Come on, Louise. Come on. In. Now spin out. In. Now spin. Come on, Louise, let's go. Come on, Louise, a little faster. Here we go. Come on, Louise, faster. Faster. Faster.
Herbie, don't lower yourself to argue. If them rats want to quit, let them quit. If they want their train tickets back, give them their bus tickets back. What's keeping those girls?
Rose, there's plenty of time.
And you say they're old enough to take care of themselves.
Look, fellas, I know we've had a couple of layoffs in the
No.
past.
It ain't that, Herbie.
Then what is it?
We're too old.
Would you be too old if Madam Rose and I saw to increasing your salary?
Increase what salary?
Herbie's been paying us.
Herbie?
How long is it going to take you to get used to me, Rose?
Button your coat. Ingrates. You take the bread out of this man's mouth and spit it back in his face. Well, as the good Lord says, good riddance to bad rubbish. Herbie, give them their tickets. They're both rotten in the act anyway.
Okay.
Thanks, Herbie. Only, we'd like tickets for all the fellows.
All the fellas?
Well, they asked us.
You're all going?
Yes, sir, Herbie.
There's something funny. There's something funny here.
Why, Angie?
Well,
what is this all about?
All right. If you're all going, you're all going. But why?
Louise, where have you been? Where's June? Don't give me any of your poems to read now. Answer me.
June wrote this to you.
What for? What is she writing me for?
Mama, read it.
oh, she eloped.
No, she didn't elope, stupid. They got married 3 weeks ago.
Who got married?
June and Tulsa.
June?
Well, they had to wait till the act was ready before they took off.
It's a keen act, ain't it, Louise?
I've never seen it.
Listen, Herbie, we ain't rats. We just knew that
Where
without
did they
June.
go?
Well, first they got a club date in Kansas City.
Moron.
Listen, Herbie, can we have the tickets now? We gotta get going.
Sure, all right. Come on, fellas. Get moving. Get yourselves out of here.
Don't be sore, Herbie. Geez, it ain't our fault the act's all washed up.
Hey, fellas. Good luck.
Good luck to you, Herbie.
Good luck, Louise.
Good luck, Madam Rose.
Oh, Rose. Rose, honey, even if we... Rose, listen. I could go back into the candy business. It's steady, 52 weeks, all year, every year. See, I could be a district manager, and we could stay put in one place. And Louise could go to school. Rose, honey, you still got me, you still got Herbie. You can marry me, and I promise you, you won't have one single worry the rest of your life. Don't you want that?
Oh, yes, Mama, say yes. Herbie.
You read palms, I read minds, okay? Rose, everything is going to be all right. So the act is finished, but me, you, and our daughter, we are going to have a home. Say we've even got a cow for the backyard. We are going to be the best.
I'm used to people walking out. When my own mother did it, I cried for a week. Your father did it. And the man I married after him did it. Well, this time I'm not crying. This time I'm apologizing. To you, I always pushed you aside for her. I made everything just for her. She says I can't make her an actress like she wants her to be. The boys walk because they think the act's finished. They think we're nothing without her. She's nothing without me. I'm her mother and I made her. And I can make you now. I can make it up to you for all the years I pushed you in the back. And I will, my baby, I swear I will. I'm gonna make you a star. I'm gonna build a whole new act, all around you. It's gonna be better than anything we ever did before. Better than anything we ever dreamed!
Rose, listen.
You were right, Herbie. The old act was getting stale and tired. But the new one, look at the new star, Herbie. She's going to be beautiful. She is beautiful. Finished? We're just beginning. And there's no stopping us this time. I had a dream about you, baby. It's gonna come true, baby. They think that we're through, but baby, you'll be swell, you'll be great. Gonna have the whole world on a plate. Starting here, starting now, honey, everything's coming up roses. Clear the decks, clear the tracks. You've got nothing to do but relax. Blow a kiss, take a bow, honey, everything's coming up roses. Now's your inning. Set the world on its ear. Set it spinning. That'll be just the beginning. Curtain up, light the lights. We've got nothing to hit but the heights. He'll be swell, he'll be great. I can tell, just you wait. That lucky star I talk about is due. Honey, everything's coming up roses for me and for you. You can do it. All you need is a hand. We can do it. Mama is gonna see to it. Curtain up, light the lights. We've got nothing to hit but the heights. I can tell, wait and see. There's the bell, follow me. And nothing's gonna stop us till we're through. Honey, everything's coming up roses and daffodils. Everything's gonna be sunshine and Santa Claus. Everything's coming up bright lights and lollipops. Everything's coming up roses for me and for you. Are you ready, girls? All right, now, don't let the past discourage you. Remember, you're artists of the theater. Madame Rose's Toreadorables. Extra, extra. Sing out, girls, sing out. Okay, sell it, now sell it.
Presenting in person that 5'4" bundle of dynamite, Senorita Louise.
Well, come on, Louise, come on.
Olay, everybody. My name's Louise. What's yours?
Well, it's coming along.
I'm just no good at it.
Ah, don't be silly. Let's do the finale. If you got a great dramatic finish, they'll forgive you for anything. You're late. Come on, girls. Make it stirring. Pick your feet up, Louise. Pick them up. They're tired. All right, girls. Up to your tents and off to bed.
Good night, Madame Rose.
Good night, Louise. And don't forget to write your mothers. For money! How'd you make out in town?
Not even a lodge hall.
They're too damn un-American down here. That's the trouble. We'll talk about heading up north after I tell them their bedtime story.
Once upon a time, there was a prince named Ziegfeld.
It could happen. Anyway, everybody needs something impossible to hope for.
Rose, why do you make Louise wear that wig in the act?
It makes her look more like a star.
And why do we keep that cow?
Herbie, if that cow goes, I go. The act can be fixed. If I was doing it for June, I'd have it all set.
But you're not. I'm not June.
Now, Pug, no one expects you to
Herbie, I love you so much, but you always let everything slide.
He does not.
Mama, I love you so much, but the actor's rotten and I'm rotten in it.
How do you like that? Typical of a
I've been
kid.
wanting to say
Always
this.
impatient.
Mama,
I think breaking dates don't go
I am not June. I'm not a blonde. I can't do what she did.
No one's asking you to.
Well, maybe you want to stay in show
Maybe.
business. Well, I thought that
That's our whole life. What have we been working for since you were a baby? That's a foolish remark from a foolish girl. I promised my daughter she'd be a star, and she will be. Maybe I've been working the wrong track with you and the material, but as the good Lord says, you gotta work the rough with the smooth, baby. And as I always say, you're lucky, because you don't have to take it alone. Right, Herbie?
Right.
We got Herbie for brains, we got you for talent, and you both got me to yell at. Wherever we go, whatever we do, we're gonna go through it together. We may not go far, but sure as a star. Wherever we are, it's together. Wherever I go, I know he goes. Wherever I go, I know she goes.
Mama.
No fits, no fights, no feuds, and no egos. Amigos, together. Through thick and through thin, all out or all in. And whether it's win, place, or show, with you for me and me for you, we'll muddle through whatever we do together, wherever we go. Wherever we go, whatever we do, we're gonna go through it together. Wherever we sleep,
If prices are steep,
We always sleep cheaper together.
Herbie, whatever the boat I row, you row.
A duo.
Whatever the row I hoe, you hoe.
A trio.
And any I-O-U-I-O-U-O.
Who me oh, no you oh.
No, we owe.
Together, we all take a bow, including the cow. No business is lousy and slow. With Herbie's vim and Louise's verve,
Now all we need is someone with nerve.
together,
Together,
wherever,
together,
wherever we go. When I start to dance,
We both start to dance.
and sometimes by chance we're together. When I sing B flat, oh,
We both sing B flat.
oh,
we all can be flat out.
together,
Whatever the trick, we can do it.
With teamwork, we're bound to get through it.
there really isn't anything to it. We do it, I knew it. We blew it together.
We
Go in a group,
we
tour in a troop. We land in the soup, but we know the things we do by three's a perfect team. No, this way, Louise, together, wherever, together, wherever we go.
Here are the letters, Madam Rose.
That's a good girl. Now go to bed, Agnes.
Actually, now that I'm an actress, it's Amanda.
Whatever it is, go to bed.
Can I ask Herbie a question first?
Sure.
Herbie, do you think we'll ever work again?
Of course we will.
Don't worry, I'll get us a good booking, Amanda.
Thank you, Herbert. Louise, your hair!
It's yours if you want it.
Gee, I've always wanted to be a blonde.
We'll get some peroxide and a toothbrush. Wigs are expensive. You know, we could get a good refund on this.
If we'd ever pay for it.
How about you get a gallon of peroxide and a carton of toothbrushes?
What for?
Make them all blonde.
I was only joking, Herbie.
So was I, honey.
Yes, but why not do it?
Louise, they're just children.
They're young girls, Mama. And with blonde hair, they could be pretty young girls.
Yeah, it would sure jazz up the act and make it easier to sell. You could call it something really cool, like Madame Rose and her blonde babies.
Baby blondes.
Nothing with babies.
Hollywood blonde.
Yes.
All blonde except for you because you're the star.
If I'm the star, then it should be Louise and her Hollywood blondes.
Rose Louise and her Hollywood blondes.
Okay.
Through thick and through thin, all out or all in, and whether it's win, place, or show, with you for me and me for you, we'll muddle through whatever we do. Together, together, wherever, together, wherever we go.
it's just like opening day rehearsals used to be. Oh, Mama's gonna love it.
Will you kill them floods?
Will you shut your hole?
She isn't going to love that.
Or that.
What kind of an act is that?
Kill the floods and bring in number 4.
Okay, jailbait, are you the, Hollywood Blondes?
Yes, I'm
You're
Rosa.
late!
Well, our car broke down and you
Skip
see...
it! Some of you dogs can use the first dressing room, and the rest of you use the one past it. The first one you share with with Tessie Tura. Yeah, the Texas toilet.
My mother doesn't share
And
dressing.
the second with Mazeppa. Revolution and dance. Shake it up. So, you're the act that's supposed to keep the cops out, huh? Boy, you must be lousy.
It's a real-life theater, all right.
He reminds me of my brother.
Oh, don't start sniveling, Amanda. Here, you take this and anything else you can carry in there. Marjorie May, you take the rest of the girls into the second room and start unpacking.
Ooh, look at this. That Tessie Tura must be a really fancy lady.
She must also be a pig.
Louise! Louise!
In here, Mama.
Louise, we're back in the theater. We're back in the real theater.
Where's Herbie?
He's up front checking the building. Here, take these things. Oh, good morning.
Just don't bump when I do. Maybe there's something wrong with your bumper. Big joke! I'm not there bumping my brains off with no action, and she's being witty. Hey! You with the neck. I paid $6 for that G-string back when you found it.
Yes, ma'am.
This is why we tell you not to get strange things.
Stop. Get the box, get the props, and get the cow.
No, Mama.
No, you don't know what kind of people are out there on the stage. You don't know what kind of theater this is.
Yes, I do. It's a house of burlesque.
A house of burlesque. And you want to know what that is? That's filth. That's what that is. When your friend Herbie shows his face.
I'm sure Herbie didn't know.
Agnes!
He got the booking over the telephone.
Agnes!
We were all so happy.
Agnes, damn it!
Madam Rose, you know my name is...
Your name is Agnes, and I want you and the other girls out of here in 2 seconds flat.
But Madam Rose...
March!
Yes, ma'am.
Wait in the other room.
Now, Louise, I know you think your friend Herbie could do no wrong.
This has nothing to do with Herbie.
You don't know what burlesque is.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't. And no daughter of mine will ever work in burlesque. And no daughter of any woman that I know.
Then where are we going to work?
I'd rather starve.
Mama, how much money do we have? Including what's left of their allowances, how much money do we have?
Something will turn up.
Something has turned up. And this is it. Mama, we're flat broke. We've got to take this job. Even if you wanted to quit and go home, we'd have to take it.
I had a dream.
Mama.
No. You like this one? I had it over 2 weeks ago. Only I didn't want to tell. I was back home in Seattle, and the cow came into my room. And she said, Rose, move over.
I'm sorry, Mama.
What for? She didn't ask you to move over.
I mean, I'm sorry I'm not good enough in the act.
Hey, it's the act that ain't good enough, baby.
Rose? Rose, honey.
In here,
where are
Herbie.
you? Rose, I didn't know. Believe me, please.
I do, honey. Well, it's only 2 weeks, and the money's good, right?
Right.
One good thing, I bet we get top billing.
Well, no. But we're featured.
Second?
Well, no. You see, they had us lost somewhere in the middle. So I figured it'd be best that they put it last. So it says, and Rose Louise and her Hollywood Blondes. They're gonna put a big box around it and use lots of pictures. It's gonna look really great.
Herbie, forget the box. Forget the pictures.
But Mama, if we put pictures, then people...
You don't know what they say in the business. Herbie does. They say if vaudeville ends up in burlesque, it's all washed up. There's nothing that's gonna turn up for us. Is there, Herbie?
No.
Well, we sure as hell tried.
We sure as hell did.
And we can't say we didn't last up to the very end.
Sure as hell can't.
Right?
Right.
Right.
All right, I gotta go get the cues ready.
Hey, Herbie. How about marrying me?
Sure.
I love you, you know.
I know.
Do it today.
Not while we're in burlesque.
The day we close.
Hey, Rose Louise!
Yeah?
Hey, where's your music and light cues?
I'll be right with you.
You Rose Louise?
Yeah, I'm Rose Louise.
Huh. Well, things are looking up. Well, I got a show to start, Rose Louise. So move your ass!
Listen up, you little pug. For the next 2 weeks, you're gonna speak like a Sunday school teacher. You got me? Because there's something in this theater you've never had before. That is a lady. You see her? That is a lady. You see her? That is also a lady. Every girl in this goddamn act is a lady. You understand? Now get on stage and I'll get you the cues in a minute.
Yes, sir. Excuse me, ma'am.
Oh, sir, won't you give me your protection? I'm a lady, too. Hey! The goddamn thing worked! If you ladies will excuse me.
We're very busy.
In my dressing room.
In your dressing room?
You're damn right. And I don't like sharing it any more than you do, particularly with a troupe of professional virgins.
We are not
All right, so you're acrobats.
We're actually headliners for the Orpheum Circuit. We were booked to this theater by mistake.
Were we all? Say, who made this?
I did. I make all our costumes.
My, look at them ladylike little stitches. The miserable broad who's making my gown must have been using a fish hook.
What do you pay her?
$25 a gown, and I provide the material.
30.
She's new in the business.
30.
Who are you, her mother?
Yes.
30. I'll get the material after the matinee.
It's a deal. Louise, where's your Toreador costume?
The girls must have it in the other room with them.
You know, from the way that dame walks, she would have made a damn good stripper in her day.
Tessie! I am short a talking woman.
Tough titty.
But the new comic won't use a chorus girl.
Then let him use Mazeppa. Psh, everyone else has.
Now, you know Mazeppa's got her gladiator ballet just before his spot.
Cut the ballet. It stinks anyway.
Be a sport, I'm in a bind.
You're always in a bind in this flea-bitten trap. I'm a stripperman slob. I don't do no scenes. Now screw. Have you ever heard of a first-class strip woman playing scenes? Well, play stock in a dump like this, you gotta expect to get insulted.
The work is steady, ain't it?
But you bring in a new staff each show, don't ya?
Tessie, it's just a few lines.
Fat boy, save your bad breath.
I'll give you $10 extra.
Nah.
Excuse me, I can read lines.
Who are you?
Rose Louise. Rose Louise and her Hollywood Blondes.
Wait a second. What kind of lines should we be reading?
You in her act?
Not exactly.
Shut up. How are your legs?
Great. I'll learn her the scenes.
Okay, $10.
It's money, Mama.
What kind of lines should we be reading out there?
The same burlesque junk that's been said since the year 1. Say, where you been all your life?
Playing vaudeville.
Where? In the Vatican?
You name a big city and we've played it.
My grandpa says we cover the country like gypsies.
Yeah? Well, you made to be a gypsy, Rose Louise. Say, not a bad name if you ever take up stripping.
She won't.
No. But to let her feed lines to a bum comic for a lousy $10?
That's training. She's going to be a great actress. As soon as we're finished here, We're going straight back to vaudeville.
Back to vaudeville, my eye. There ain't any vaudeville left except burlesque.
We know.
You know, you better wise her up.
She's wise. She's a damn sight wiser than any of you.
Like mother, like daughter, okay. Say, whose feelings did I hurt anyways, yours or hers?
Neither. We'll both be fine.
Gee, I hope so. Because sharing a dressing room is like sleeping together. And if you don't get along with who you're...
Miss Tura! I'll thank you not to give the boss any notion that I would ever play scenes. And one more disparaging remark about my ballet, and you will find this bugle right up your...
Please! There's a lady present.
Where?
Open your eyes instead of your mouth. Gypsy, meet Miss Mazeppa and Miss Electra. Say, you're even younger than I was when I began stripping.
Oh, I'm not going to strip.
Something wrong with stripping?
No, I just meant I don't have any talent.
Like I have? I myself, of course, was a ballerina. But take it from me, to be a stripper, all you need to have is no talent.
You'll pardon me, but to have no talent is not enough. What you need to have is an idea that makes your strip special. Watch this, you'll learn a thing or two. You can pull all the stops out till they call the cops out. Grind your behind till you're bent. Kid, you gotta get a gimmick if you wanna get ahead. Let me hear it. You can sacrifice your sacro, working in the back row. Bump in a dump till you're dead. Kid, you gotta get a gimmick if you wanna get ahead. You can, you can, you can, That's how burlesque was born. So I, and I, and I, but I do it with a horn. How you doing? Hit it! Once I was a schlepper, now I'm Miss Mazeppa with my revolution in dance. You gotta get a gimmick if you wanna get a chance. She can, they'll never make her rich. Me, but I do it with a switch. I'm electrifying, and I ain't even trying. I never have to sweat to get paid. 'Cause if you got a gimmick, the gypsy girl, you'll have it made. All that and the ain't gonna spell success. Me, but I do it with finesse.
and the ladies, because you gotta get a gimmick if you wanna get a part.
Do something special, anything that's special,
anything that's special.
You're more than just a mimic when you got a gimmick.
Take a look how different we are. If you wanna make it, twinkle how you shake it. If you wanna grind it, wait till you've refined it.
If you wanna bump it with the trumpet.
So get yourself a gimmick and you too can be a star.
Kill the floods and bring in number 4.
I told you we ain't using number 4 this show, you pinhead.
Hey, have you seen Amanda?
Yeah, she must be packing. Ain't your act through today?
Yes, it is through, finished, over. Hey, there you are. I wanted to give you this.
Oh, Herbie, it's like for a funeral.
It's for the wedding. Madam Rose and I want you to be a bridesmaid, Amanda.
Oh, it's Agnes again.
Well, you'll be happier as Agnes, Amanda. I'll see you out front.
Oh, you leaving? Yeah, I gotta go home and let my hair grow out. You poor kid. Well, for the last time, meet you around the corner in a half an hour. Tessie, I'm coming to crepe.
Rose, aren't you a little bit nervous? I've never been so nervous in my whole life.
You've never been married before.
Well, your mother's never been married before like she's gonna be married to me. For keeps and forever. Say, honey, aren't you even a little bit excited?
Sure.
She's a little sad too. About Amanda.
Say, does the minister keep the license? I want to frame it and hang it in our living room.
What about this? We can hang it in the living room too, Herbie. Above the mantelpiece.
Rose, it ain't that I don't know what you're feeling, or that I ought to keep my mouth shut, but I'm just so goddamn happy I can't help it. I'm finally getting everything I wanted, even a fancy ceremony with bridesmaids. Of course, what the minister's gonna say when he gets a load of all that hair, but to hell with him.
What were you thinking? First show, no talking woman. Show before that, no second banana. If that crazy broad wasn't here, why'd you start the performance?
She don't go until next to closing, and she said she was only going next door to the drugstore.
Well, what did they arrest her for? Shoplifting?
No, soliciting.
Cut the spot.
It's the Star Strip.
Cut it.
They'll yell murder for the same bags they've been singing for the past 8 weeks. The Star's the novelty.
Well, what do you want me to do? Let you strip?
Oh, cigar, you are so...
My daughter will do it. Rose Louise.
Since when?
Since she's been working here to see how little there is to it.
She didn't look bad in them scenes.
And she'll look great in her own gowns.
What's the gimmick?
She's young. You got any better ideas?
Well, she better be ready. Right damn now.
And it's the star spot.
Are you telling me?
So she'll get star salary.
If we keep her.
You will. She's gonna be wonderful. Didn't I tell you something will turn up? Where's that dress you were gonna make for Tessie? It'll work perfect for you. Here. Go on. Get your makeup on. There ain't much time. Silly. You're not gonna really strip. You'll just walk out there on that stage in time to the music, and then drop a shoulder strap at the end. You're a lady, like Herbie says you are. Louise, it's the star spot. I was promised my daughter she'd be a star. Baby, it's all right to walk out when they want you to. But to walk out after all these years, we're still a flop. That's quitting. We can't quit because we're a flop. Don't be like June. Just do this so we could walk away proud that we made it. Maybe only in burlesque. Maybe only in second-rate burlesque at that. Let's walk away a star. Well, there ain't much time to finish the guest, but, we could pin it. And, what else? Well, not too much makeup, baby. Just a little bit. I want you to look young, girlish, pure. Keep your lips the Lord made them. No rouge, no beauty marks. You'll be grand, elegant, with a classy ladylike walk. Shoes, my God, shoes. Here. We can use these ones. We borrowed from Tessie. Perfect for you. And, oh, baby. You can't leave your hair like this. Put it up, flip it out in the front. You can't let it hang there like spaghetti. Come on. Say, do you think we should try a few feathers? No. That's what they all do. And, jewelry. No. Let Tessie and the other girls wear that vulgar junk.
She almost ready? She goes on in 5 minutes.
She'll be there. What else? What are these? My wedding present from Tessie. Perfect for a lady. Here, put these on. And what else? Music. My God, music. Military. Cow. Spanish. Say, we could use June's Let Me Entertain You number. Hallmarker for the conductor. 2 choruses, slow. No, 2.5. And sing out, Louise. Just walk and dip. Make them beg for more. And then don't give it to them. Where have you been, out front?
No. I got sick to my stomach and threw up.
But you feel better now.
No.
Herbie, I just had to.
That's why I'm leaving.
I apologize.
No, let me. For my resemblance to a mouse. No, a worm. The way I crawled after you, Rose, no more. I even considered crawling away from you when my stomach turned at the idea of coming back in here and telling you we're through.
Tell me tomorrow, when we're married.
We are never getting married, Rose.
Sure we are. First thing tomorrow morning.
Never! Not even if you got down on your knees and begged. Oh, I still love you. But none of the vows from now till doomsday will ever make you a wife. And I want a wife. And I'm going to be a man if it kills me.
So you're killing me?
No one can kill you.
What do you think, I got a bulletproof vest? You're just jealous. Jealous because my girls come first. Well, they always have and they always will.
Then why did June leave?
I don't want to hear her name.
She didn't want the act any more than Louise wants this.
Louise does.
She's going to leave, just like June did.
Never. She's going to be a star.
She's going to be a star. She's going to be a star that kills both you and her. She's going to be a star someplace and somewhere. Where the hell are you going to be when she gets married?
She won't be getting married for years. She's just a baby.
Sure.
Besides, her career will always come first.
Oh, that is right. Always right.
Herbie. Why does everybody walk out?
Maybe Louise won't.
Herbie, don't leave. I need you.
What for?
A million things.
Just one would be better. Goodbye, honey. Be a good girl.
Get your music to the conductor, and you better stand by me for the light cues. I just hope you know what the hell you're doing.
Funny, you're a man who likes children. That's an important sign. Funny, I'm a woman with children. Funny, small and funny. All more keys for the conductor. And remember, you're a lady, and you're going to be a star.
I'm pretty. I'm a pretty girl, Mama.
You look beautiful.
Good luck, honey.
Are you nervous?
What?
Oh, I said, are you nervous?
No, Mother.
Wichita's one and only burlesque theater gives you Miss Gypsy Rose Lee.
Let me entertain you. Let me make you smile.
Sing out, Louise.
Let me do a few tricks, some old and then some new tricks. I'm very versatile. And if you're real good, I'll make you feel good. I want your spirits to climb. So let me entertain you, and we'll have a real good time. Yes, sir. We'll have a real good time.
Do something, Dick!
Mama.
Take something off!
A glove, honey, a glove.
So let me entertain you, and we'll have a real good time. Yes, sir. We have a real good time.
The Alhambra Theater Detroit gives you Gypsy Rose Lee. Philadelphia's Diamond Burlesque presents that lovely star, Miss Gypsy Rose Lee.
Let me do a few tricks, some old and then some new tricks. What am I gonna do when big hats go out? Oh,
no. And now, Minsky's world-famous burlesque takes great pride and pleasure in presenting to you, in person, the queen of the striptease, Miss Gypsy Rose Lee, in our salute to Christmas.
Bonjour. Je m'appelle Gypsy Rose Lee. And that concludes my entire performance. In French. I've been too busy learning Greek. Where were you last night? Some man accused me of being an enthusiast. Do you know what that means? Do you? Do you? You do. He's embarrassed. Oh, don't be embarrassed. I like men without hair. An enthusiast is one who, or that which, sheds its skin. In vulgar parlance, a stripper, but I'm not a stripper. At these prices, I'm an enthusiast! And if you're real good, I'll make you feel good. I want your spirits to climb. Let me entertain you, and we'll have a real good time. Yes, sir, we'll have a real good time.
Sure, I saw that sign. If I could read fine print of a contract, I could read letters 2 feet high. The mother of Miss Gypsy Rose Lee. It's not allowed backstage at this theater. Well, you want to know what I did with that sign? I tore it right off the wall and spread it out on the floor. Then I said Chowsy the Third on it. That dog's a trooper. She knew exactly what to do. It's gonna take an awful lot more than a sign to keep me out of theater.
That goes.
You need something to remind you that you wanted to be a great actress, not a cheap stripper.
June's the actress, Mother. And I'm not a cheap stripper. I'm the highest paid in the business.
You won't be ready when vaudeville comes back.
No, I'll be dead. Renee, tell Sam to lock up the animals for the night.
Oh, I'll do it.
Mother, please. And let my press agent as soon as she gets here.
Okay. Aren't you going to take a bath?
Yes, Mother.
Well, then what are you going to fix your face for?
A photographer's coming.
Or is he going to photograph you in the tub?
Eventually.
Louise!
It's for Vogue.
Louise! I'll get the scrapbooks.
Mother, you don't have to. Phyllis has already done all of that.
Phyllis. She's a rotten press agent. She doesn't tell anyone we headline the Orpheum Circuit. Please. I got it.
Oh. Hello? Hello? No. It's a bit difficult right now.
I'm not leaving.
Yes, I'll be at the party. Yes, I promise. Aviento.
Abia what?
I know I'm being a bit much, but I just love it.
So who's throwing the party?
Some friends.
You know, in the old days, I used to be invited first.
Mother.
I wouldn't go even if I did have something to wear. We got too much to do. Like thinking up a new idea for a strip for us.
We're still stuck with that wind machine you bought to blow my clothes off. Actually, I'm adding a new number on Saturday.
What is it?
You'll see.
I'll see.
Let me surprise you.
These days are just one big surprise after another. We have to go shopping tomorrow for material for a gown.
I've got a French lesson tomorrow.
Oh. Well, I'll go alone. Any particular color you have in mind?
I've already started to make the gown.
Oh. Well, I'll go run your back.
You don't have to. That's what I've got it made for.
Well, let me do something, damn it!
What, Mother?
A million things. I'm not a baby.
Neither am I.
Don't you take that tone to me. Your sister used to get that edge to her voice.
I am not June.
Well, you're not Louise either.
And neither are you.
Oh, yes, I am. More than you, Miss Gypsy Rose Lee. With her dirty pictures for Vogue.
Mother.
And your maids. And your press agents. And your fancy friends with their fancy parties.
They happen to
and
be...
your loud mother invited to those goddamn parties. They laugh at her.
They don't laugh at her.
And don't you think that's the one reason I'm not allowed backstage? So I won't hear them laugh. Well, it's them you want to keep out, not me. Because they're laughing at you, too. Miss Gypsy Rose Lee, the queen of burlesque who speaks lousy French and reads book reviews like they was books.
Turn it off, Mother.
You know what you are to them? A circus freak. The next novelty act. But when the bill is changed...
I said turn it off! Nobody laughs at me. Because I laugh first at me. Me from Seattle. Me with no education. Me with no talent. As you've kept reminding me my whole life. Well, look at me now. A star. Look how I live. Look at my friends. Look where I'm going. I'm not staying in burlesque. I'm moving. Maybe up, maybe down. But wherever it is, I'm enjoying it. Mama, I'm having the time of my life. Because for the first time, it is my life. And I love it. I love every second of it, and I'll be damned if you're going to take it away from me. I am Gypsy Rose Lee. I love her. And if you don't, you can clear out right now.
Present here with the photographer?
Tell her I'll be ready in a minute. Mother, we can't go shouting several performances of the week.
The whole family shouts. It comes from our living so near the railroad tracks.
I'm getting an ulcer.
You think I'm not?
Yes, I think you're not. And if you want one, get one of your own. You can't have mine.
Everybody has stomach trouble but me. Louise, let's forget it.
No, let's finish it.
I should go feed Chowsy.
Mother, you fought your whole life. I wish you could relax now.
You need more mascara on your left eye.
Mother, you gotta let go of me.
Let go?
I'll give you anything you want.
You need me.
A house, a farm, a school. A dramatic school for kids. You're always great with kids.
I'm a pro. Not an old workhorse. You could turn out the passion just because you're riding high on your own.
No kid does it on his own. But I'm not a kid anymore. From now on, even if I flop on my own.
Hey, Gyps, what do you say?
So long, Rose. That's what she says. Don't slam the door on your way out.
Hi, Rose. Gyps, baby, may I present Monsieur Bourgeron Cochon.
Enchanté, monsieur.
Enchanté.
Let's make with the Boiseau, kiddies. One before you take the plunge.
Well,
All
miss,
set.
there's just one thing I want to know. All the working and pushing and finagling, all the scheming and scrimping, all the lying away nights, trying to figure out how to get from one town to the next. How do we all eat on a buck? How to make an act out of nothing. What did I do it for? You say I fought my whole life? I fought your whole life. So tell me now, what did I do it for?
I thought you did it for me, Mama.
Come on, Gyps. Smile. Show us your talent. That's it!
I thought you did it for me, Mama. I thought you did it for me, Mama. I thought you made a no-talent ox into a star because you like doing things the hard way, Mama. Well, you have any talent. Not what I call talent. Talent for the deaf, dumb, and blind, maybe. Not an ounce of it, Miss Gypsy Rose Lee. I made you. And you want to know why? You want to know what I did it for? Because I was born too soon and started too late, that's why. But what I have in me, I could have been better than any of you. What I got in me, what I've been holding down inside of me, oh, if I ever let it out, there wouldn't be signs big enough. There wouldn't be lights bright enough. Here she is, boys. Here she is, world. Here's Rose. Curtain up. Light the lights. Play it, boys. You either got it or you ain't. And boys, I've got it. You like it? Well, I've got it. Some people have it and make it pay. Some people can't even give it away. Well, this people's got it. And this people's spreading it around. Here we have it. Or you've had it. Hello, everybody. My name's Rose. What's yours?
How do you like them egg rolls, Mr. Goldstone?
Hold your hands and hallelujah, Mama's gonna show it to ya. Ready or not, shh, here comes Mama. Mama's talking loud, Mama's doing fine, Mama's getting hot, Mama's moving on, Mama's going strong, Mama's all alone, Mama does go. Mama. Mama's got the stuff. Mama's gotta move. Mama's gotta go. Mama's gotta let go. Why did I do it? What did it get me? Scrapbooks full of me in the background. Give them all, and what does it get you? What does it get you? One quick look as each of them leaves you. Give them all, and what does it get you? Thanks a lot, and out the garbage. They take bows, and you're batting zero. I had a dream. I dreamed it for you, June. It wasn't for me, Herbie. And if it wasn't for me, then where would you be, Miss Gypsy Rose Lee? Well, someone tell me, when is it my turn? Don't I get a treat for myself? Starting now, it's gonna be my turn. Gangway road, get off of my runway. Starting now, I bat 1,000. This time, boys, I'm taking the bounce. Everything's coming up rose. Everything's coming up roses. Everything's coming up roses. And this time for me. 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 I was just, trying a few ideas you might want to use.
You really would have been something, Mother.
You think so?
If you had had someone to push you, like I had.
Well, if I could have been, I would have been. And that's show business. You know, I could open up a school for kids, like you said. But kids grow up, and two's enough. I guess I really did do it for me.
Why, Mother?
Just wanted to be noticed.
Like I wanted you to notice me. I still do. It's okay, Mom. It's okay, Rose.
Say, you look like you should speak French.
You're coming to that party with me.
No.
Come on.
Like this?
Here, take my mink. I've got another one.
Well, all right. Only for an hour or two. Say, this looks better on me than it does on you. Buddy, how we could both wear the same exact size.
Especially in mink.
I had a dream. There's a big poster of a mother and daughter, like on the cover of that ladies' magazine.
Yes, Mother.
Except it was me and you, wearing the exact same gown. It was an ad for Minsky. And the headline said, Madame Rose and her daughter, Gypsy. So, as you all may know, Sandy hit our hometown and a lot of other parts of New Jersey and New York. And as you may see through our playbill, our thespian troupe and our theater company did a lot of work with helping other people in our community, outside our community, and a bunch of people donated to us from different places. But now we're not getting as much funds as we need because people are still asking for things that they didn't think about because they're actually getting back into their homes now. So at the end of the aisles, our ushers, all the way down there, wave hi, ushers that are collecting, all down there with buckets. If you guys could please spare a few dollars to give us to help with the kids and the children, and they're waving now, if you want to look now. The children and the homes and the people, everyone that just needs help up and down the shore, we would greatly appreciate it. So thank you very much. And thank you for seeing the show. Bye.